Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a nice Halloween special for you today. Not only that, we have two amazing players about to be casted by the best caster. We are streaming on my new Rodecaster Pro 2 as my audio mixer. Being fed into that is my Shure SM7B new microphone. So we've got that A1 quality, and I'm super excited to be casting this. Oh, this is my first ever cast on this new equipment. I do hope it sounds spectacular. I really, really hope so. Let me know what you guys think during the cast. What's too loud? What's too quiet? Whatever it takes. Sounds the same. No, it does not. Jetty, shut up. He's such a liar. What are you listening to me on, a toaster? I'm literally talking into like the best audio equipment you can talk into for a stream. Okay? I've been saving up a long, long time, and I finally had enough money and bought it. Oh, I love it. I love the way that I sound. It's just, I just feel like it's so clear and precise, and it's got that radio bass, and it's just amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Ba, 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 Jojo, what do you said it was military payday? What do you mean? You said military payday, so I said let's get it on, baby. What you mean? Not only that, Jojo, I'm using the new mic, baby. I'm using the new mic and my new mixer. This is the first ever cast I'll be doing on the brand new audio equipment, and I'm super excited to listen to this back and post it on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, in the south, in the blue, P2W's grunt has stopped moving. He's going to be upset. So what happened here is he clicked on the same resource Almy clicked on, and his grunt stopped moving because of that, because of the bug in the game. Anyway, in the south, in the blue, we have P2wscrub, who's going to be very upset about that. He's going to be playing as the blue Arbiter. On the other side, in the red-hand corner, we have Almirante 99. To be playing as Shipmaster. This is, of course, as, oh my god, my voice sounds good, as always, Tournament Rift. God damn. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I love it. I don't know. It just makes me feel good. Do me a favor, guys. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Alright, what's going on, everybody? Almirante getting a mini stolen immediately, but also stealing one for himself on the other side. P2wscrub going to be coming in hot here. He's got the triple pad now on top of that Gen 3rd. Almirante basically doing the exact same thing. Both players fighting over the resources on the outside of the map. And we've got the grunt over here as well for P2 getting all that yellow for himself. It looks like Almirante is going to be going into Ghost. He's got the pad over here. He's not built this mini base, but his opponent hasn't built his back one either. Maybe both players assume the other has grabbed both minis. I can get the predictions going, guys. Uno momento, por favor. Pull that up. Who will win? P2W, Almirante, 30 minutes. Bada bing, bada boom. Use your channel points to vote for who you think will win. And over here we do have Almirante continuing to make Ghost. P2W also making Ghost. Almirante has his second mini base up a little faster than P2, who does seem to be going more of an aggressive route here with his enforcers instead of going for a double mini base. Now, the interesting thing about this is, yes, Almirante may have been able to pick up another mini base, but it's so far away from where the action is that it might not be helpful unless Almirante can hold here. All right, we got a few ghosts in here. They're doing what they can. You got to try to save that extractor. 3 ghosts there for P2 as well. It pulls an extract to heal the gen. That's actually really smart, and I'll tell you why. Number 1, it heals the gen. Right now, it healed up the ghost, but also what it will do is you'll actually have the extract back later sooner because you've used it quicker. Very smart to do so. Interesting fact for those out there. During my time looking at the API and other things, I found out that at normal skill level, so people, you on ladder, basically ladder matches, so people around your level. Why does my voice sound like that? Doesn't my voice sound good? What are you talking about? Be quiet. Sounds really quiet and weird. My voice sounds amazing, first of all. Nice try, though. Anyway, so in the API, I found out that players who use more leader points than their opponents, so like the amount of leader points used per game, it actually does have a correlation to win percent. So players that use more leader points per game on average win, I think it was like 15% more than the player who uses less leader points per game, which is pretty interesting when you think about it. Now, I know obviously things go around, like some leaders just have more leader points to be able to use and things like that, but still it does average out to 15%. All right, so it looks like P2W continuing to go ghost here, trying to hold on. Almirante's ghost count looking a lot stronger here. Got some Rams coming in. Should go for that weak ghost first. And that's going to be it for game number 1. Going to be going to Almirante 99. That was P2's first game. He didn't get really a warm-up, so that'll be his warm-up, I suppose. And we'll head now into game number 2, which will be on Bedrock. Very excited to see what happens here. Again, guys, hope you are enjoying this October Halloween Fright Night cast. Always great, always great. And very curious to see what leaders they're going to be picking. Also, guys, I am on my new audio software and hardware. New mic, new mixer, new everything. I hope it does sound up to par for you guys. I'm really excited to be using it. This is my first ever cast using my Rode Procaster 2 as well as my Shure SM7B. Not sure what that was. I expect maybe a yap here. Oh, I knew it. All right, guys, here we go. Currently up 1-0 in this best of 7 in this Halloween Fright Night match. We have Almirante 99 playing as the amazing Yip Yap. On the other side in the blue, we have P2wscrub. We're going to be playing as Atriox. This is Tournament Bedrock. Now heading to the middle here, we do have some fodder coming straight across the map. And he's going to be trying to bully his opponent here, trying to grab as much resources as possible. Throwing down a mine on that yellow. Hopefully Almirante or P2 doesn't run into that, and he doesn't. Good on him. Now it looks like that fodder may just make it to that mini base. Curious to know, I guess P2 doesn't care if his mini gets stolen here. I guess he feels strong as Trox. He'll get his leader out, he'll get a barracks up, make those JPBs, and he'll just bully his mini bases and get them back. Interesting. Alright, so Almirante putting up a third pad. No mini bases on his own side. He is picking up the yellow here in the middle. And that fodder does get bullied off. That chopper should be around here attacking these grunts as much as it possibly can. Almirante picking up the mini base on the side there. P2, he'll probably build a barracks on the main. Barracks would be smarter on the main because it's closer to there, but it could just be the armory. I guess we'll find out here in a moment. And it is going to be the barracks smart move there. Almirante now going for a Gen 4, trying to get as much resources as he can. He even picks off a grunt here of P2W's in the middle of the map. as he continues to pick up more resources here. Still has that that mine waiting on the yellow for an unfortunate unit to come over and get hit. Oh, he actually sacks the barracks for a war council. I'm not sure that I agree with that. I mean, obviously it's nice to get the Chosen out a little sooner, but I think JPB's out sooner would be better here. I mean, his opponent's going double gen anyway, so it's not like he needs the Chosen out. JPB's would work all the same, get the Chosen out later. And the reason I say this is if you had a barracks here, he could already be clearing out the mini base and then going on offense with those JPBs. Now it's going to take him a little bit longer to actually do so. Back up on the main, Almirante going to be upgrading his second gen soon, continuing to pick up more and more of his mini bases, has some choppers, as well as mostly fodder on the field right now. And we're going to be seeing him go in. The Chosen's already got the upgrade in tow behind it. P2 does put the... See, this is... I'm not a fan of this because it's not sneaky, because the fodder's here and it sees it. And two, I mean... Yeah, you'll get to this mini base now a little quicker than putting it over here, but the barracks back here is basically useless after that because, I mean, look at the travel distance. Like, I say you're fighting here. I mean, your unit has to go all the way around just to get there. Looks like he does detonate a mine there. The Chosen's got his potato gun, doesn't have his upgrade just yet. He'll be picking off these fodder now as well. He's saving up for that second gen. Doesn't have quite enough yet. He's got a JPB on the mini. He's got enough now. Should be buying that. Still hasn't bought it yet. Actually going to lose his grunt to the set. Oh, he actually snuck away just the last possible second. But he is delaying that gen by quite a bit. He's really trying to click it here. But, you know, brute grunts they don't listen very well. Second gen finally coming down. Starting to clear out that mini base. Almirante on his way, almost to Tech 2, on his way to clicking Tech 2 here in a matter of moments. He does have quite a blue to play around with. However, he doesn't have much on the way of defense. He's got a single turret. He's just hoping to survive now until Tech 2. I like the air pad. I assume we're going to be seeing Shroud. Shroud's very, very good against Atriox because it blocks that shot from the Chosen, rendering it pretty useless, forcing anti-air out of the Trox. Yap Yap has managed to capture a node here on his side of the map. Always not. Oh my God, hiccup. Always nice to be able to do that with Yap Yap early. Takes a while with fodder, obviously. Now, as we can see, P2 is just now upgrading his second gen. He's quite a ways away from Tech 2. Almirante is already there, putting up a garage. Interesting. I see. Yeah, we see it's going to be Ranger. He's going for the 1-1-1. For those who don't know what that means, 1-1-1 is when you go airpad, barracks, and garage or foundry in this case. It's called the 1-1-1. Chosen already at a 1-star, so looking pretty good. Alright, so the fodder are going to get all cleaned up here. More grunts coming out. Chosen going to be heading to the left. Let's get another node. Now this Chosen is going to be getting very close to a 2nd star. Looks like it is going to be Marauder, Shroud, Ranger, which is going to be very, very strong against any infantry-based army out of P2W. And the Shroud basically just completely counteracts the Chosen. I don't think that P2's going to be too happy to see that. He's putting a lot of chips on the table here. He's basically going all in on his Chosen to basically solo for a while. And it normally is capable of normally it is capable of doing so. However, when there's a Shroud involved, not so much. Not so much indeed. P2 finally going Tech 2. Does not have an expansion up. Even if he did, it would get scouted immediately by the fodder. Almirante has vision on every single expansion here. Actually, he doesn't have vision on this one. That would be Almirante. But he can put a fodder up there and check it as well. No war councils for Almi, which I don't agree with. This is more Aatrox style. Aatrox usually gets his leaders way too early or way too late. Reminds me of him. Most of these JPBs in the back. I would have brought a Marauder around the back. I don't think that the Rangers are kind of slower. But they'll get the job done nonetheless. 3 nodes now to 1 in favor of Almirante, 99. As he picks up a War Council here on the expansion. Finally, normally you want to double up your War Councils as Yap Yap You also want to have a third generator as well, which we're still not seeing. So as Yap Yap, it's very important to get a third gen, as well as a double war council up, because you don't want to be even with your opponent. As Yap, you're always supposed to be ahead. And it looks like we actually have P2 with a third gen before Yap Yap. Now that is definitely not supposed to be the way of the world, but it seems that is going to be the case here. As P2 does run up towards the top, but he does get taken out. War Council in the back. We'll probably use that one for upgrades, and then this one to build. Shroud can hit that cloak right now, and just like that, so he can actually block the shots as well as cloak up his army. So it won't take any damage here. Grunt Goblin starting to come out as well. Still waiting on a third generator possibly. Not sure when he's going to do that. The Ranger can actually come down now as well. Heavy Grunts and Marauders along with the Shrouds going to be coming out. 39 population to 55. Now normally I'd say, well, that's 55 Yap Yap population, so it's mostly fodder, but in this case, not so much. It's a pretty hard working army here. Not much in the way of paper units. These are thick boys. We got Heavy Grunts, we got the Leaders, we got Marauders, we've got the Shrouds and Engineers. He's really trying to milk it here. Oh, the Shroud actually didn't block that shot. He needs to recharge its anti-air missiles. He goes and gets that one there. For those that don't know, P2 is actually microing that Chosen, so it shoots the ground and air, and will shoot actually a little bit quicker while doing so. All right, let's check to see what P2 is up to. He's got, what was that, turret and a turret building. And he's got a foundry back here, triple gen. So P2 is interested in going Tech 3 for two reasons. Number one, Tech 3 Chosen with a star, pretty disgustingly good unit. Number two, Wraiths mixed in with the army will be absolutely beautiful. Now, all he has to do right now is basically survive Almirante's attack and hit Tech 3. Keep in mind, P2 has 4 nodes to the 1 of Almirante, so he's probably not happy that is what's happening right now. Energy bubble should be popping off, but he doesn't actually have it. He's going to lose the Shroud, which is really bad, because now Big Daddy Chosen is free to do as much damage as humanly possible, or as brutally possible. I'd like to see some watchtowers on this base, at least one out of P2. Get some nice vision on that high ground if need be. Back over here, we've got the garage. He finally has that triple gen up. Happy about that. He's trying to pick up some nodes around the outside as well. And we're going to be seeing him coming on in. And we've got the units now. He's pushing forward. Wide body coming down for these Grunt Goblins. They just got their Tech 2 upgraded. They needed that a little sooner. Where are the leader powers out of Albi? I was going to say, we needed that Grunt Dome a while ago. We got a beam coming down, and we're going to see a teleport out. Still could catch a couple of the Marauders here. There is no shield for them to run to. Grunt Dome actually in a terrible position. Unable to use it offensively or defensively here. It's just kind of out there, and it looks like P2 is just going to wait it out with his Tech 3. And with Tech 3, what that means is Tech 3 Chosen and Wraiths will be on the way. I have no idea how Almi's going to do it this. He could either go, continue to go Hunter as he is and go for the infantry ball with some Engineers and Shrouds, and obviously with the Locust, or he can try to get Tech 3 himself. I think Tech 3 himself might be a little too late here. He's got to make some sort of push happen. I'm not sure what the play is, though. He definitely needs some Engineers and Shrouds. I don't like that he doesn't have Engineers or Shrouds. It's not good. Engie Bubbles, obviously fantastic. Even if your opponent does have a lot of anti-air. It's only 2 Reavers, 3 Reavers. You still want to have the Engie Bubbles to deflect a lot of that early damage. Even if he takes him down quickly, you're still mitigating a lot of that damage in the beginning of the fight. That's a big army, both players at about 80 population, but there's a Tech 3 Chosen with a star on the field. Shroud has no Engineers to help it here. We do have Yap Yap Heroes, unfortunately no Y ability coming down. And honestly, I have no idea what Almi's going to do. He's getting absolutely ran down right now. Going to have to run to that shield. 67 population to 73 in favor of P2wscrub. Field comes down immediately. Takes out that poor Hunter. Cars, what do you think of my mic and my new audio? How do I sound? This is my end game audio. I don't think it can get better. I'm really happy. Really happy about my new mic. Alright, Engineers as well as Hunters continuing to pour out here with some Reaver support. Looks like we got the Marauders going to be coming around the back. we've got Shrouds actually mixed in for P2 as well as he comes in towards the mini base. Maybe even goes to the main with an eradication play. Feels impossible, but looks like P2 is opting to go for the mini base kills. Back on the other side, looks like P2 can get his third expansion here as the Marauders are on the back doing what they can to harass. Almirante is on 4 nodes though. Still no Tech 3. No population upgrades. There, just as it said that no population, he gets population upgrade. He can now drop in his drop if he has it. And methane, obviously, always a great choice. Damage as well. Probably has the Y ability back on there. Almost entry level does come down. Y ability ready to go for the lead out. Needs to pop it. Stays some. He's actually okay. Only though Locust was really weak in the heavy grunt. But he can always get that back. It's a recyclable ability. And we've got Wraith here. I think 4 Marauders can definitely take that in a fight if they chose to. Actually did not stop that. Could kill the Wraith here. Pops away and he will. Taking it down. Back on the other side, it looks like we have P2 going to the top. 68 population now to 70 in favor of Almirante. He's got a huge bank. 2,500 blue and 1,600 yellow. As Almi does lose his back mini base, he tries to take out the one that he just killed, killing it again. Both players farming over points. P2 actually has another expansion up now as well. Hunters continuing to be built. I hope he's got infantry upgrades. I'm going to look at the HP bars. And they look a little bigger than normal, so I assume he does. Yeah, the Ranger's definitely bigger than normal. He's got infantry upgrades. The question is, are they enough? Because these Wraith HP bars, they are nothing to scoff at, especially with the Chosen in the mix. Got a Locust now coming in trying to stop this expansion from coming at 14 seconds. That Locust is going to do a lot of damage in that few seconds. Hunters and Reavers and boys are starting to come in. Almirante's got a nasty bank. Did he drop in the back? I thought he dropped maybe. And it looks like he's going to be coming around the side. Let's see what Almirante is going to do. Is he going to make a play, or is he just going to try to... could drop Grunt Dome in maybe on top of him. He's actually got a really nice armor. There's a lot of Hunters. He's got a nice little blob. It's actually forcing P2 back. And he teleports away. This is actually really good for Almi that he was able to do that as he goes into Tech 3 himself. He's got a Hunter in the back now. War Council back up on the other side. P2 will lose his 4th base, but he does gain a 3rd uncontested process along the shield gen. That shows us something else. These Marauders are definitely getting in their money's worth here. All red bar, but still getting in work nonetheless. It's 100 population to 69. Almi ready to go here. I think he definitely wants to get those Yap Yap Hero upgrades because if you get that, you're basically good to go. Is he getting it? Are they already upgraded? No, they're not. Definitely want to get those. I mean, those Yap Yap Tech 3 upgrades are amazing. 3 nodes now into 2 in favor of P2wscrub. Still managing to hold on here. It looks like the Wraiths are finally going to clean up the Marauders on the other side. Now, as the Wraith numbers go up, the harder and harder it gets for the Hunters to compete, but the Hunters... There's quite a bit of them, and with Grunt Dome and the heals from the Yap Yap Heroes and Engineers, I think they might just be in for a treat here, a feast, if you will, on top of all these vehicles. The problem then will be the Chosen. How does Almirante kill the Chosen here? The Yap Yap Heroes can do pretty good damage with their shard launchers to it, if they so chose, as well as if they had some methane, those would be helpful as well. Might start building his own Wraiths, maybe? He's going to go rear. So he's staying on infantry. It's not the worst thing in the world, but again, it's very hard to kill the Chosen in this situation. And here we go. Oh, he's got the upgrade on the Hunters. Oh my god. That seems like a waste of a heal, but you know, if he gets it done, he gets it done. We've got shields on every base, so a push from Almirante will be difficult indeed. He does clean up the mini base on the side. Oh my god, he's getting beamed. Loses the... Oh, he actually lost a lot there. He lost like 20 pop, 25 pop. That's really bad. Okay, he lost like 4 Hunters there. 4 or 5 Hunters. That's insane. Almi not going to be happy about that at all. Can't even blame Almi because I wasn't even looking there. Cars, you don't even know how the Yoda beam started. You don't deserve to say it. We have a counter beam here. Gonna be on top. P2 will teleport out. Could actually come over here to hit the rest of these units. The front dome does fall as he pushes them back. Chosen now at a second star. Hasn't finished off the expansion, which he should do. Almirante just barely ahead in population right now. It's only going to get worse. Finally building on that mini base he took back. And it looks like PT wants to go to the high. He actually killed. Oh, that's dead, isn't it? Is that Wraith dead? I think it is. I don't think PT can go to this high ground. The Hunter is just too good of a spot right now. Hunter's continuing to be built. Both players basically at 100 population right now. And I think Almi just desperate for a third base. Well, here's something for your card. You know the Yodesla beam meme isn't even about the beam, it's about the Hunter's brand. It has nothing to do with the beam. Pop to 100 pop. Both players on a decent blue bank. A little bit more yellow in favor of Almi. It's a lot of race. I don't know what Almi's going to do here, like what the plan is overall. If I was him, I'd build another gen. Let's get a 4th gen down or something. Why brand? Because I would just throw brands at people. Like, I wouldn't follow up. So basically, I would just drop it. Because Hunter's brand used to be a lot stronger, right? And you could literally kill an entire army of, like, infantry or Marauders, Hogs, or whatever. Early mid-game. I just branded. You didn't actually have to follow up with units. Now it just brand armies in the middle of nowhere. And they called it a Yoda beam. That's what Metallurg and Savior called it. Because sometimes it would work and sometimes it wouldn't. Then it just branched out into other leader powers, but they had nothing to do with the original meme. Wish Almirante had a few shrouds mixed. Oh, here's one now. Oh my god, you gotta watch out for the Scorch. Terrible mindset. Population still pretty equal. Looks like P2 took the blunt end of that. Almirante could easily repop to 120 now. He can start mixing in more and more units. He actually does have a 4th gen finally. Almi just really wants this expansion up and running. I think he's gonna be very careful. Possible ERAD. He does have some outs. He's got the Grunt Y abilities. He's got Grunt Dome. All very good against the ERAD. P2 now has the resources for it as well. Now immediately going to upgrade this base. Is trying to get it to a safe position. I think P2 is just going to go full pop Wraith, go unbreakable with Dying Breath and some Bulwark action. Hunter fighting the Wraith. He gets it. So here's something cool. If Almi actually, in this situation, it's actually really good to have the get back out there ability, which is basically combat salvage for infantry for Yap Yap. It's actually very nice to have. We actually have a beam coming in on top of P2's army. He's going to be taking out the engines, which is not bad. Hunter coming in as well, doing some side swiping. Where's the Chosen? Am I blind? Oh, there he is. He doesn't actually have Infantry 3. I thought he had that a while ago, but I guess not. That's obviously going to be super helpful. Shield gen coming up on the other side. Sentry tower on the front. He sees him going by the node. He knows what's going on. The Blisterback needs to come back and lock down here. P2, I think he's trying to lure him into a really good spot for maybe an ERAD, some sort of combination. Here we go. Blisterback does need to be landed. Yak Yak Heroes should be using their Y ability. Oh my god. And there's the ERAD. Grunt Dome something. Actually does hold on. There really is at 86 population. That's a lot of rates. Listerback needs to lock down right now. Almirante's got another leader point. It might be the drop. That'd be helpful. Look how locked up these are. Oh my god, he unbreakables. Liability is he's actually not doing any damage with that beam. We got a methane party coming down on top of the raids. He needs to go back in and fight right now while they are debuffed. Oh my god, Dying Breath is so broken. Look, his whole army's attacking a Reaver. Here's no detect left. Oh my god. Oh my god, the mines in the back actually detonated. Oh, there's an engineer. And just like that, Almirante just getting overrun. And I think that's going to be the end of game number 2 as P2 takes his revenge, tying up the series 1-1. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying this stream, do me a favor and hit that follow button. If you want to help support the stream, you can donate or subscribe using the links in the chat. You can also gift subs, bits, anything and everything helps out tremendously here on the channel. Yo, Godzilla, thanks so much for the 200 bits, man. Also, for those that weren't here when I said it, I am using my brand new microphone as well as my new audio mixer for the very first time. So I do hope you guys are enjoying the new sound of my voice, the clarity and all that. However, if you have a problem with it, just let me know and I can tune it. But I do personally think it sounds great as is, but maybe I'm not hearing something. Ah, a swap from game number 1. Okay, turn that down. Nah. All right, guys. Here we go in the south. In the blue, we have P2wscrub going to be playing as the mighty Shipmaster. On the other side, in the red, we have Almirante 99 going to be playing as Arbiter. This is a Tournament Frontier. All right. So it looks like P2 going to be coming in now with some ghosts and some grunts. No weird Gen 2nd stuff here, as you'd expect. The only time I really ever see that is either trucks or Forge. Sometimes Cutter, because they want to get that yellow for their leader. They feel like they're going to get bullied. But other than that, not so much. It looks like P2 and Almirante fighting over the yellow over here. Should even out in the end, but it looks like P2 going to get all the yellow on the other side to himself. We're pretty happy about that. We've got a very fast mini in the middle. Not as fast. Okay, no, he's going double. There is the Hippy Dippy build, which is the build Hippy made with Arbiter, is where you open up immediately grabbing this mini base. I guess in his case, this mini base as quickly as you can. You get just enough yellow to upgrade your gen, then grab as much blue as you can. You put down the barracks, and you go straight to your opponent's base and try to kill a gen. It looks like that prediction is about to end, guys. Use your channel points to vote for which player you think will win this series. Takes 2 seconds. Doesn't cost you anything. Just your Pepsi channel points at the bottom of the chat. All right. So it looks like the Sentinels now are going to get attacked. Here is going to be taking his first node of the game. I expect this to be nothing less than a ghost fight. But I guess we'll see. P2 already upgrading 2 pads here. He wants to get as many ghosts as possible. Thing is, I don't know if upgrading 2 pads is the right move if you only got 2 of the mini bases. I feel like getting shields faster might be more important here. See, for Almi now, what he wants to do is get his mini bases, but then not fight P2. Just not fight him for as long as possible, because you have the mini count, you're generating more resources, and you're able to pump out more units at a time. Almirante can now actually go for shields. He didn't upgrade his pad, so he's got more yellow in the bank and get them a little quicker. And as I said, because of what's going on here, P2 will have more units for a little while. And again, that's why Almirante needs to avoid him for as long as possible. So what players used to do is, yeah, they would still build on these mini bases, but they would lock the one that your opponent's scouts were at. So in this case, Almirante should be locking this one and just building out of everywhere else for as long as possible. And either you have two choices. One, you can let the mini base die and just let it go all the way, or wait till it gets really weak and then come in and try to defend. Those are your options here. P2, I don't know. I don't like that Almi's actually. Yeah, shield just came up for P2. I don't like that Almi's out here. He's fighting on P2's terms, and this is what I was talking about. See, P2 just has more units out here early. Got the mines though; those will be helpful. He's fighting him. He needs to leave. This is what I was talking about, guys. In this situation, Almi should not be fighting. It's just not good. He also has way too many runs. Needs to continue to pump here, upgrade pads, and just keep making as many ghosts as he can. As looks like P2 is just going to go heal up his ghost. I like that he's picking up another node, though. It's going to allow him to upgrade more pads, as well as get more yellow overall. But again, the longer the game goes here, the better it is for Almirante, because he can start pumping out more and more units. Notice how he's almost caught up in population. However, remember, got a few grunts in there, so it's not as close in the ghost count as you might think. I love that P2 has Raid 2 here, and he's using that to its best ability and grabbing a node in the process with those ghosts. Quick tip, Cutter and Ship are the only leaders in the game that can capture, not decap, capture nodes with their scouts using Raid 2. So Almirante losing grunt after grunt here. P2 clearly in the lead in Ghost, albeit just a little bit. Almirante does have 3 upgraded pads now as he continues to pump out Ghosts. Every second that P2 isn't like sitting in the front of these mini bases, though, Almirante is slowly catching up in population. I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe Almi should unlock that now and try to run with the Ghosts. I'm not positive. Got some ghosts over here actually picking off some of the grunts coming on the outside. He's actually going to clean up a pad on the mini. Almi should sell that so he doesn't actually get leader point progression. He does get some from that. Continuing to build out of this mini base though. Still has 2 of the nodes. Does he have... He's letting this grunt just run around and drive him circles around him here. Got to be very careful because P2 is going to have beam. Obviously beam not the best against scouts, but if you catch him in even a choke, you can still get some good damage in. Almirante's got to unlock this mini base. That's just getting ridiculous. There he goes. 1, 2 ghosts. So not the end of the world there if it would have died. And he came in just at the end of there. That's a lot of ghosts, 60 population. So he has caught up in population, guys. I did say he would. And he's probably got his 3rd point. I hope it's Conduit 2. Conduit 2 is definitely the way to go for Almi. 4th point, Stasis is good too to hit the spirit support with. He's letting a lot of ghosts get picked off though. P2 definitely catching up. All right, so not that was terrible stasis wise. What the? I'm a little confused. I mean, he did rebuff himself, but I think P2 has so many more numbers now. Oh yeah, P2 is about to melt. P2 is about to destroy everything Almi has. Almi's dead. You're not supposed to go stasis 3rd point. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to go Conduit 2 and then drop the mines on your opponent's ghosts. So basically, what me and Savior figured out in the terms of RB when it comes to this, stasis 3rd point doesn't make sense because you can go Conduit 2nd point, or I'm sorry, Conduit 2 3rd point, and it's basically a stasis as well as a Conduit 2 because you can drop the mines on your opponent's army and still get Conduit from a distance because the Conduit range is longer. So basically you get a stronger Conduit and you still get the stasis. Now if you go stasis and Conduit 1 with the mines, then you just have 2 weaker Conduits that you can spread out a little bit and maybe get a nice catch and keep your opponent on less units for a while. Almirante is still on Tech 1, guys, and now there's Hunters on the field, so I have no idea what his plans are. He is now Tech 2. He's got some pads up. Surprised he's not going for, like, Banshees or something. Oh, yeah, okay, he is. I'm sorry. Let's say I'm surprised, but there it is. And it looks like the Ghosts are going to swing around. 63 population now to 36 in favor of P2wscrub, who will have Spirit support here on 4th point, and I think Almi is going to go for the Elite Enforcer drop, which is not going to work. It's going to basically just annoy P2 more than anything else. P2 doesn't have stasis, or I'm sorry, extract, so might be able to get something done, but I don't know. Banshees are out now, going to be a little bit helpful. Good against, obviously, those Rangers and those Hunters. There is a Foundry up, so Reavers will start to get mixed in to help out, so Almirante's got to use these Banshees to the full effect as quickly as possible. As soon as the Reaver starts to get in here, these Banshees are basically flying paperweights. not seeing any stasis lines, no conduit, no nothing coming in here for Almirante. And I think P2, once he drops in the spirit support here, will have everything he needs to continue to push. I would actually start building a locust. Yep, I was just saying, I would actually just start building a locust here and go for the jugular. Almirante down to 12 population, going for another gen. It's simply not going to be enough. And I think P2 is about to push forward and take the W here. Almirante dropping to a 9 population deficit. Well, actually, it's a lot more than 9 population deficit. But 9 population total deficit. How's that? Got a Ghost and a Banshee now coming. He's going to drop in the support again. This is going to be more of an annoyance than anything. P2's, even if he loses both gens here, it simply wouldn't matter. I could say this with fact. I think if Almi even killed P2's main, P2 would still win here. I mean, I just don't see it. He's doing what he can, getting in the damage he can. Almi's got the second gen up. Actually, how does he have 42 pop? I guess he's just popping grunts, right? Yeah. Okay. Almi double genned after he hit Tech 2. He got his second gen after Tech 2. He felt fine because he was on 2 nodes. It happens to the best of us. You think you have your second gen, but you don't because you're getting juiced by your nodes. So in your mind, it feels right, but it's not. He was also probably afraid to go for the second gen because he wanted to try to keep up with the ghost count. P2 continuing to pump out the vehicles now. More Reavers, more Locust, and I think that P2 is just going to go for the kill here. Spirit Sport going to be coming down the base. There's no shield gen or anything. Just a bunch of grunts that aren't good against anything that P2 has. And there it is. And we've got some forces on the other side. I would have stasis this, I think, but I was a little late. I'm sure the hunters are going for P2. I guess they are helping with the goats, but that's about it. He killed all the vehicles. He's got the one turret putting in a little bit of work, but other than that, not so much. P2 up to 73 population, even while losing these expensive vehicles. 3 nodes to 1 as well. About to pick up another node, I think. Anti-air turret trying to take out the engineers. Are there any locusts? Any more locusts? No. So no more base damage. He's building them now, but they're... Oh, no, there's a locust coming in now. And without any anti-vehicle in the works, I don't think he has a way of actually killing them. 37 population, 34 population. Advanced cloaking comes down. Almirante going to be forced to resign here any moment, and there it is. P2wscrub going to be going up 2-1 in this best of 7 show match. Happy Halloween, everybody. Whew. In this town we call home, where we went down to the pumpkin shop. By the way, fellas, if you are enjoying the stream, do me a favor and hit that follow button. If you want to help support the stream, you can donate or subscribe using the links in the chat. This show match is unsponsored, so I have to pay for it. So any donations at all will be very, very much appreciated, even if they're just $1. They really help out with paying these players when they win and helping with show matches in the future. And again, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I am trying my absolute best casting here. Trying to keep you guys entertained. Big shout out to Grossinch for the 200 bits. Interesting pick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the South, currently down 1-2 in this best of 7. It is Almirante 99, going to be playing as Kinsano. On the other side in the blue, we have P2wscrub, going to be playing as Yap Yap. This is Tournament Mirage. All right, so we've got the fodder coming up in the middle. Got a fodder now going straight to the yellow here. You can always drop a mine and go into the garrison if things get spicy. Chopper out. Not sure about the pathing on that chopper. Maybe he was trying to catch a rabbit, trying to sneak to his yellow or something. Almirante. It looks like he's just playing super standard. Gonna jump in the garrison. He might mind that. Oh. That's actually really good for Almi that it pre-deaded. You can't get any better than that. I mean, obviously you're gonna get pretty messed up anyway. I think the Marine just dies here because the fodder are just so good. Almirante picks up the middle mini first. Oh, I'm going through my brain. Okay, I'm like going through in my mind here what I've seen in the past as Kinsano versus Yap on this map. It's not super uncommon. I mean, there's obviously better picks and things like that, but not an uncommon matchup, believe it or not. Oh, ran into the flag. P2's going to be upset about that. That was not a rally flag. It was already there. It was there for a while. So that's still funny. I'm trying to think. In this matchup, how often have I seen someone grab the double mini first as Kinsano? And I got to say, not often. However, interesting note, I actually remember, I forgot who I played. He was one of the other top players. I was Kinsano, and I think it might have been Rock, and they were Yap, and I ended up winning by going my Kinsano hero on Tech 1 versus Yap, and it was very strange. I ended up getting the win. Very, very weird. In the end, it worked out, though. That's all that matters. Just gotta be very careful. I think that was back when the leader got heat of battle, though, so I don't know.
Our base is under attack.
One second, guys.
Harvester constructed.
Where? 1 second. Sorry, guys, I'm texting.
Our base is under attack.
He's actually going upgraded rabbits. Okay. Can be done. Can be done. You just gotta be very careful of the upgraded heavy grunts and choppers. So if they catch you, you're done. Okay. So now Almi is on 1 mini. I just I don't really see this working out too well for the old Kinsano here. He is on 2 gens. Actually got a chopper up here. Red line always pretty good. Red line rabbits are not bad, guys. They're pretty fantastic. However, you need more of them. You need more than 1 mini base. He does have a node though. You guys know what Kinsano needed here. You know what Almirante needed to do. He needed to go Hell Charge 2 and 3. That's what he needed. Just run those rabbits in there and explode all over their faces. That's what he needed to do. All right, so looks like Almirante may be trading mini bases here. He's got enough rabbits to fight those choppers, I think. But 2 jerks, you have to understand, I'm a different breed. You know what I'm saying? I'm a different breed. I can do those things. All right, Almirante now going into Tech 2. There's a lot of choppers. Oh my God, there's 8 of them. There's less rabbits than there are choppers. The rabbits gotta get out of there. Oh no. Interesting turret drop. He's gonna catch a couple of the choppers. So I guess technically the turret paid for itself. And the heat of battle rabbit was in the front. He needs to run those back. He needs to go back toward the turret. He's getting ballsy. Yeah, you don't want to come out. You're getting too ballsy out there. Need a battle on that rabbit, keeping it alive. He needs to buy that mini base.
Our base
He
is
actually
under
can't
attack.
afford. He's actually building the Cyclops now, but I think it's too little, too late for that. Rabbit's out here fighting. He's picking off chopper after chopper. If you can pick off all of them, that's really good. Need a battle, putting in the work as well. Here comes heavy grunt and fodder. Needs to run away from those. Definitely needs to pick up that mini. I don't know why he just let that go like that. Gonna upgrade some pads here as well. So here's the key to what I was talking about. The leader thing on Tech 1, it only works if your opponent, for whatever reason, thinks that they can just bully the leader and your rabbits. The best thing is just to fight where the Kinsano leader is not, because it's so slow on Tech 1 that it's ridiculous. Rabbits actually shredding choppers? Well, they do. It's redline Kinsano rabbits. They're the best scout units, I think, if used properly. I have to check my scout tier list, but I think I have that number 1, even over ship and Arby goes, but I don't know. What's he building? He's building the leader with the upgrades. He's going flame hogs. He's got an air pad? I don't know. This is weird. You think Jerome rabbits are better? I don't know about that. I think you just think that because you build a Jerome hero with them. That's different. He's getting high torque joint now. Flame hogs continuing to get built. Coming over here to actually tank the mini. Tech 2 is up and running for P2, who is going for a garage. High torque joint's actually going to do really well versus this army. I mean, she's just so fast. The fullback, for those that don't know, I nicknamed her a long time ago to the fullback, and it's stuck with that for a while. She's quite a woman. She's got that speed. She's tough. She's fast. She's got it all. Now you can I actually shown a micro trick with her on my Kinsano Masterclass on YouTube. Shameless plug. You can actually start her Y ability and cancel it, and you still do damage with the Y ability. Basically, while doing that, what happens is you can keep doing it over and over, and your opponent can't ram you out of it. When they can ram you and stop you, but you'll still have the Y ability even though you started using it. Pretty interesting stuff. Looks like continue to do some mini-base trading. This rabbit could actually pick up that blue to help him out here. Continuing to make flame warthogs, doing what he can. Still holding onto that node in the middle, which is good because it helps with upgrades, and then also will help getting Tech 3. Look at the fire. God, I missed my computer. This is so great. I was using my laptop the whole time I was in Florida. You ever heard of a fullback? Yes, you have. Continuing to go Flame Hogs. Almirante desperately trying to get Tech 3. Tech 3 Flame Hog, don't get me wrong. Tech 3 Flame Hogs with the leader Tech 3. It's a deadly combination, especially since P2, in my opinion, is kind of losing control on the map. Now, don't get me wrong, Almirante doesn't even have a mini base right now, but I feel like things are going to change. If Almirante can somehow grab some minis and hold on here, Tech 3 is going to be a bombshell. All right, what do we got back here? We got some Yap Heroes and some Marauders. How are these Marauders are going to be outclassed when those Flame Hogs get their Tech 3 upgrade, especially with that leader as well. And he's actually coming in with 2 turrets for base. We got the drop turrets coming in. Could drop in his own turret if he wants. The leader can come down here with his Flame Hogs. They can ram this. He does drop in his own turret. He's going to go straight after that methane wagon. You got to do something about those elite boys, though. If he goes in and rams, maybe he can be able to save the gem. He actually didn't finish off that mini base. That's unfortunate. He did, however, get that double. And he jumped the hero in the garrison. I don't think he meant to do that. Now, that gen, believe it or not, is not actually that important. He has enough yellow. He's Tech 3 already. He's getting leader points from actually killing these shade turrets. What he wants now is to actually get these upgrades. Flame Warthogs coming in, armory getting built. And what he can do with that is get his upgrade on his leader as well as these Flame Hogs. Flame Hogs now coming in on the other side, going to fight that methane wagon, which is basically already dead. And Kinsano here is still chilling. She's grabbing a node. Not the best use of her, but it looks like now Almirante is going to be able to go out on the map and do what he needs to do here, building that another generator back up. Takes out the mini base here, taking out the other mini base. Kinsano Cyclops grabbing a node. And this expansion over here is going to be scouted immediately. Those rabbits that he still has from Tech 1 still giving him great vision on the map. So that base got scouted immediately, forcing P2 to build another one up. P2 does have the population lead, but it's looking like I just said. Almirante, he's starting to grab resources on the outside, which I like. That's going to juice up his blue a little bit while he builds his pads, gets his mini bases up and running. Flame Warthogs continuing to get built. Is she Tech 3? I think she might be. I think it's what he used as yellow. Because I don't think the Flame Hogs have their upgrade. I could be wrong about that. Oh, no! Ah, the one hog tanked. Oh, the Flame Hogs do have their upgrade, so she's still Tech 2 then, I think. Does not have her upgrade, which she desperately needs, in my opinion. This base is going to get hit really hard. The Yap Yap Hero can heal it back up, but the drive-by potential of this army is so strong now. This army is obviously very good on this map because of the speed. I'd like to see Redline 2 out of Almi if he's going to go this route. Makes those units so quick. He's actually got the leader in here. He's going to kill the choppers first because they can just keep ramming down the leader to stop her. I like these kiting here. That's what you want to see. Continuing to kite over and over. Where's the armory at? Still no armory built here. I don't think she's Tech 3. I could be wrong, but I don't think she's Tech 3. Big drop coming down on the army. Y ability coming in. Absolutely nuking down the army. Dragon, Tech 2 Flame Wall coming in on there, doing as much damage as possible. And here we go, we get the drop coming in for Yap Yap. Even bigger drop. Explosions everywhere. And the hero does survive. Now all Almi wants to do is back up here and possibly kill this expansion. The hero so quick, so strong, so potent. I think he needs to focus the base real quick before this Yap Yap hero gets on top of it. It looks like he's going to continue to kite. Flame Hogs coming down as well. He's doing tremendous amounts of work here. Ramming coming in as well. Mines, though, going to take those out. Oh, no! Oh, shit! Oh, my God! Almirante with the Chocorante play. Oh, my God. Drop turret comes down. Yap Yap heroes chasing down the Cansano hero. That 2-star tank, though. That 2-star tank out here putting in the work still. Cansano hero. She's so weak, and she gets taken out by the shard launchers. But the 2-star tank is here to stay. Almirante's got the flamers in the middle. It looks like those are from the drop. Armory coming back up online. Flame Warthogs continuing to get spammed out. Almi should probably go for an expansion. Some here, Shade Turret starting to come down. I think it's time for that tank to get out of there. Flamer's finally taking that out. The tank trying to make a run for it. He needs some backup here. What's he got? Almirante's got a point. I would get healed just to heal the tank, just to be that guy. Oh no, here comes Banshees. The poor tank is just trying to run away. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's fighting the Banshee. Needs some anti-air. Don't lose the boy. He's done so much for you. Oh. Come on, tank, fight. Rock the guy.
Our base is under attack.
Oh my goodness. The boy lives! The chosen one! Oh my God. Alright, so P2 does have a third base now, so he's pretty happy with himself. He is not Tech 3 though, however. And the leader is out. Dragon tanks are finally getting upgraded. Almirante continuing to pump out units here, mixing in a couple of Wolverines. The boy lives. Cansano Cyclops is now putting in some work now. Going to start burning up these units. Mini base going to get taken out. The Dragon Tank leader out and about. Oh, is he going to go for an Inferno on top of the base? I think we might actually see that. Now, here's the key, guys. For those that don't know, little tip, do not use your Y ability on your leader on the base while the shield is up. It really doesn't do anything. What you want to do is use Inferno, wait a little bit for it to be almost over, and then Y ability with your leader. For whatever reason, the Y ability on the leader doesn't really do any damage to the shield on the base, while Inferno takes it out almost immediately. Let the Inferno do the bulk of the damage, then you use the Dragon Tanks afterward to get in maximum damage potential. Alright, leader's doing some burns on the base, doing a little bit of burning. We got Locust on the field. I don't know how well they're going to do against these Flame Hogs, but I guess we'll see. I don't think he's got what it takes to actually kill her. She's a tough cookie. Marauder's pretty good at slowing things down. The expansion over here is scouted by P2. Interesting turret drop Y ability combo. Guess he catches a unit there. Kinsano Cyclops will back up. Air pad is up. Could get out a Gale to heal up that beautiful tank, which is something I would personally love to see, healing up that tank. Definitely deserves to be healed. I mean, this tank took out an unbelievable amount of units of P2s. So it deserves the respect of getting healed, I think, in my opinion. Gale is finally out. Needs to get that over the top of the tank. The boy is over here. I mean, the woman is here. She's coming in now with her Y ability possibly, but it looks like he wants to back up. And now just trying to buy himself a little bit of time. And it looks like, you know what, an Inferno play is about to happen. P2 is moving out. He's got the engineers going to the main, going to try to heal up what he can. There are 3 turrets in the base, though. I think the Inferno is about to drop in. And a possible base trade scenario about to happen. Let's see what happens here. I expect Inferno. This is not good, though. Almi just has 2 unupgraded turrets. That's a lot of base damage. He's got the point. What's he going to do? Oh, no. Almirante's in trouble. He has made a very, very bad choice here, I think. What's the play? I don't know. He's going to Inferno. That'll do it. It looks like they're going to go for a trade. He needs to sell his pads. He just, yeah, sell the pads, sell the pads, sell the pads, sell the pads. Quick, 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 quick. He has bought a lot of bases. He's got a lot of bases to play with here. Did he Y ability with the leader yet? I don't know. Looks like he's just aiming it down. Does he have the tank? The tank's chilling over here. He needs to get into the fight. As P2 does head over across. But his army is slower. It is slower. P2 is going to lose his only 2 bases. You're going to rebuy that base, I would assume. Locusts actually start to take out the mini bases on the side. P2 now going to lose his base here. Could just leave the tank and 1 Wolverine. That should be enough. As he needs to move on to this next base. P2 does not have a shield on this one. Y ability coming down for the leader on top. And it looks like Army's other base is about to fall here as well. Should just sell off the pads on there. Got to continue to build base. He's going to need to buy this base as well. And it looks like he's going to get beamed, but he is outrunning it for the most part. He's still getting caught on the butt end there. He's got enough now to actually drop in. The big boy drop. The base does fall, and he can now push onto this base. And Almirante going to have to do something about the bases back there. He does have drops. He just needs economy. Could drop the drop in right here on top of this. Looks to be a front dome. Just catches the tank there. Let's see what the play is. Almirante, it's going to be the big drop on top. He's already used beam, so we won't have that to counter. Taking out the heroes as well quickly. That's actually very smart because they will not be able to heal. And now I can actually focus down the turrets and then the base here. 85 population to 61 in favor of P2. Almirante just has a little base over here. He's still going, though. Doing everything he can. Smokes come down, but it doesn't work under shield. Shield is gone now. Y ability could be dropping in. Mini base is getting taken out little by little here. P2 about to lose his final base. He has no yellow! P2 has no yellow! Oh my god! Does he have enough? He has, oh no! P2! He doesn't have... P2! P2! He doesn't have any yellow! Oh no! Oh my god! He's building gens everywhere! This gen's trying to get him juiced. It's not going to be enough. P2 down to 30 seconds. And P2 resigns. Oh my god. No way. Oh my god. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta respect the fullback. If you are enjoying the stream, do me a favor and hit that follow button. If you want to help support the stream, you can donate or subscribe using the links in the chat. Any and all donations are very much appreciated, guys. We did not have a sponsor for this one, so I had to pay for it out of my own pocket. So if you guys donate, even if it's just $1, guys, it adds up and it really helps me pay for these show matches now and in the future, as well as obviously subs and bits and all those amazing things. Wow. What a game. Hope you guys are enjoying this Halloween extravaganza here. In this town we call home. She's not taking a swig of the Frank's Red Hot Sauce. Dude, I take swigs of that all the time just for fun. I'll take like a swig of A1. I'll do Frank's. What else do I? Oh, vinegar. I'll do a swig of balsamic vinegar. I do a lot of weird things. Anyways, for those that are watching this on YouTube coming into that audio, don't worry about it. Anyway, let me get these leaders real quick. Right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, in the south, in the red, we have Almirante 99 going to be playing as Big Daddy Desi. On the other side, we have P2wscrub playing as his Forge. And I'm sure Metalloid will be critiquing this match very closely. So as Forge on this map, what you want to do is you want to get your base up. You want to get 2 gens on it. You want to get this mini base. You want to have an armory on it. You want to get your expansion at some point right here. And then you want this mini base with a barracks on it. And then you're good to go. You use your leader and your flamers and all that, and you pressure onto this double mini base, and you have your expo behind you, and you're usually pretty good to go. Vinegar cures hiccups. What's going on, Hillary? How you doing, man? By the way, guys, if you are not subbed to the channel, remember subscribers don't have ads, so keep that in mind. I know Twitch has been crazy with ads lately, so the way to get around that as a viewer is, I know it sounds messed up, but it's an option I have in the Twitch settings. I can make it so subscribers do not get ads on my channel. So definitely subscribe if you can to not watch the ads. If you want to watch the ads, feel free. That's up to you. Did we beat Kinglon? I'm not sure. All right, no one's picked up a double mini base. Almirante grabbing the mini in the corner. P2's like, whatever. He'll grab his double. He'll put a barracks on this one. He'll probably push back to that. And there's the armory as expected, and there's a double gen. It's almost like clockwork. It's almost like I know Forge. It's almost like I know the Kalon. All right, double gen coming up now for Almirante as well, going on the mini. This is actually pretty ballsy because you're against a Forge who is going to make hogs, and they can snake out that mini base uncontested because there are no turrets, obviously, to defend it. All right, Chopper going to be going up to the high ground now. And Almirante actually going for a barracks. I'm going to be honest, I didn't expect that. Also, I don't like it either unless he can get out a lot of choppers, which he's not doing. He's going grunts. So what we're going to see is a Forge Hog going on a rampage here along with his infantry support. I don't like that P2 didn't go barracks. I'm not a fan of that. I think a few flamers and mix would be pretty good here. I guess he just wants to go tech 2, though, with the Forge Hog and Marines. All right, so Almirante, second gen up and running with the upgrade. He can pick up the mini base over here as well, putting him in a mini base advantage. And Almirante is ahead in population, albeit slightly only 2 population. JPDs are out now. Should be jumping to the mini base, fighting the Marines here. Not going to work out, especially with the Big Dick Forge Hog coming in here now as well. All right, Almirante here, 16 population to 27. That anvil round is something else. Going to be taking out that JPB, no problem. And we got some nice mines here from P2 to catch some units now and in the future. Almirante actually picking up the garrison as well. That'll let him know as soon as P2 decides to buy this base, which I'm assuming he will do soon. I don't think P2 actually needs that turret in the base. He could actually have gotten this expansion a little sooner. When you have advantage like this where you've taken out your opponent's legs here, taking out Raid can't push. You don't really need the turret. You have a mobile unit that can stop those pushes. You can build the turret a little later, I think. As long as we get the expansion a little quicker. I don't know why Almi's building grunts out of there. That just seems like a waste of resources. Fortchog going to come out, maybe clear up some node here. So we can actually pick that as well. Almirante is now Tech 2 with the garage. Air pad up, so he's going to go Banshees into a bunch of Marines. Obviously not going to be too good. However, they will help against the Fortchog. Is it going to be Marauder Banshee? That's pretty interesting. You don't really see that too often. It's a blue heavy army allowing you to get into Tech 3 sooner, while also forcing your opponent to use yellow to actually counter. However, Ford's not going to be too fussed with it. He's already got a node, about to get a second node. He's got 2 gens up and running, garage coming up as well. He's going to start building hogs and maybe a couple Wolverines if he feels fit to do so to help counter any air on the map. All right, so it looks like P2, he has seen the Banshee. He knows there's air. I'm curious to see what he decides to do about this. John cleans that up, no problem. Apex, no longer in use. He has another Banshee coming to the middle. He actually I used to say he could vortex, and now it's too late. He's gonna lag. Oh no, he actually catches it, but it's a little late there. He does weaken it quite a bit, but I think P2 is probably upgrading that boy. Yep, defensive ore is up, so he's good to go now. Banshee's not going to do anything to that, really. Marauder could help slow it down, though. Could beam it now, because it will be slow. Looks like he doesn't want to beam because obviously the teleport is there. Oh my god! That's crazy! He's got a JPB there. Is he going to finish it? Oh my god. Okay, that was an interesting beam. I did not see that coming. Wow. Anyway, we've got some infantry here now. The base is not locked. A lot of Marines coming in now. Forchog does have to return home. If P2 actually gets combat tech, he can use the combat tech Marines to actually heal up the Forchog, so he doesn't have to get an air pad. But he's already got an air pad, so not a big deal. 3rd gen is up and running for P2 as he upgrades the expansion. Engineer out now, but of course the engineers are going to get melted. There's just so many Marines. Oh, very nice suicide grunt connection right there. No, Forchog is back out and running. I assume he's close to boundless section. Actually, no, he's not that close. Suicide grunt out now again. Could hit the bulk of the Marines there, and he's going to do that. Interesting army. He gets on enough of these Marauders, things could get very difficult for P2. So he is running around with more vehicles. Obviously, he mixes in a couple of hunters here, which he is doing. Still no Gales overhead. Looks like he's building that now. He's going to heal up that new base. Almirante needs an expo. You can't be off an expo for this long. That is just not good. We did manage to pick up one of the nodes in the middle, though, so stopping him from P2 from just having super node control. The thing is, 3 gens with an expo now. The longer the game goes, the better it's going to get for P2. Hunter now in the front, though. Pretty nice Marauder slowing things down as well. Could actually kill that Marine to stop him. Oh, nice. Picks off on the retreat. Shroud could bubble up as well as the Engineer. Engineer bubble. Quick, 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 quick. Oh, no. The Shroud doesn't help against the scatter bomb. Oh, no. Population's still pretty equal. However, there is detection now. Wolverines and Gales. Almirante. That could be it. That's not good. Hunter coming out. He does have Boundless Siphon now. More Marauders coming in. He needs something for the Gale now because the Gale's going to keep everything. You can't kill any of these units now because of the Gales. Oh, we got a Vortex. It's going to be on top of nothing. I guess he kills a Wolf. I don't know. Oh, he's got a Reaver now, though. That's going to be helpful. Another Hunter comes out. Got to keep that Reaver alive. Jump to the high ground maybe or something. There you go. Jump it up there. Maybe beam or something. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is for Almy here. He needs to do something. Reaver needs to come back down and continue the fight. Another Hunter, I think. Engineer, okay. And a Grunt. No Hunter, though. Doing what he can. Continue to hold on. Population advantage town, but P2's got 3 nodes. He's probably going tech. Yeah, he's going tech 3. Oh, my God. This is not good, guys. I can't even stress enough how not good this is for Army. Sure, he's held on, but does it matter? P2's on 3 nodes. He's got all the minis he cares about. He's got an expansion. He's on 3 gen. He's got the garages. He's about to have a Tech 3 Forge Hog. Probably going to go into Gauss because, you know, why not? I fear for Almi right now. Don't get me wrong. I love my Desi. But he's got Siphon. I don't think it's yeah, see, P2's just going to run away. He doesn't have to fight the Siphon. Now, if he had Vortex to stop him from running away, I could see Siphon being better there. Oh, nice. Go glassing being ready. Quick glassing being this. And he's going to jump right. Too bad Reavers don't actually stun, but it does mess up the pathing a little bit. He's actually beating the we'll catch a few of the units on the retreat, though. P2 losing population left and right. Hunter's finally coming in to help out. No more Gales here to heal up, but P2 is now Tech 3, probably upgrading the Hog. He's about to. Almirante finally getting an Expo here. No Tech 3, I don't think, anytime soon. He's going to start cleaning up in the middle, maybe getting some of these nodes back. The expansion's about to be under attack, but there's already a turret up. Second turret coming online. Forge Hog getting his upgrade? No? Oh, yeah, he's got it. Gauss overcharge upgrade complete. Got 7 ads. Just sub. If you're subscribed, you don't get ads on my stream. 1-star Forge Hog. Oh, God. It's just so bad. It's going to kill all these units. Oh, no. It doesn't care. It doesn't care. Oh. Forge Hog never die. He becomes a part of you. Vortex, maybe? Even with a Vortex. Vortex is ready, but you gotta get him away from there. Forge Hog's gonna get healed up and get his shield back. And now the Hog is gonna be used to be mobile. While Almirante sits back and basically prays at this point. This mini base is gonna fall. This mini base is gonna fall. This Expo is gonna die. I don't know. He just gets scatter bombed. That was just an anvil round. It looked like a scatter because the Forge Hog is cool like that. Now he does have a couple of nodes though, obviously helpful. Hogs are on the field for P2. Is he gonna transfer into like vultures now? He could. Vulture transition would basically seal the deal. But it looks like he just wants to continue to go Hogs. Banshee's continuing to be produced. Almirante still on Tech 2. And the Forge Hog is literally just killing unit after unit after unit. Oh my god. Oh, there goes that. 2-star Forge Hog. Oh my god. I think he's praying for the greatest Desi drop in the history of Halo Wars 2. Imagine a vehicle beating an anti-vehicle unit inside of a garrison that's healing itself at the same time. Oh, that's a Grizzly drop. You can resign now, Almi. That's it. Dropping the boy. Even he's not going to do nothing. He wants to kill the Forge Hog. Look at it. He wants the boy. He killed it. All that for a drop of blood. Every leader power in the game, but he takes it out and loses his Expo. 100 population to 54, but now he's got 3 nodes. He's got that going for him. You know what's funny? He's just gonna build another one. Yeah, sell that base. Oh my god, these Grizzlies are so thick. I mean, they're so thick. Well, that's actually a really good beam. Too bad it doesn't matter. Forge Hog can never die. He becomes a part of you. Hear them screaming out your name. Forge Hog never die. What an amazing game. Some interesting decisions by both players. It played out kind of the way I thought it would. All right, so P2 now goes up 3-2 in this best of 7 as we hold up and now go to Ashes. By the way, fellas, if you are enjoying the stream, do me a favor and hit that follow button. If you want to help support the stream, you can donate or subscribe using the links in the chat. You can also gift subs, bits, anything and everything helps out here tremendously on the channel. Huge shout out to the only supporter of the show match, Grossinge, aka Godzilla, for the 200 bits. If you guys are out there and you want to help support a little bit, even if it's just $1, it does go a long way, guys. We did not have a sponsor for this show match, so I am paying for it out of pocket. So if you guys are interested in seeing more show matches like this or just other content for Halo Wars 2, we want to help out, support this channel. Everything is helpful. Anything and everything. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a Cooter mirror. All right, so we have P2wscrub here, currently up in this series, playing as Captain Cutter. On the other side, in the red-hand corner, we have Almirante 99, also playing as Cutter. This is a tournament Ashes. All right, so we're gonna have a little fight here in the middle. Rabbit coming to help. Almirante also going Rabbit. Looks like he wants to go for a mini steal. Interesting. Rabbit's going to come down here to help. So I think Almi's going to grab as much of the yellow as he can, go through the teleport, and maybe take mini bases. Very interesting. So P2's going to chill here. It looks like, oh, he's going to run with Rabbit now. Where is he going? So with what Almirante is doing, I went triple pad opener, but he didn't. If you're going to go for mini steals like this, you got to go triple pad opener to open up those resources. Because look at this. I mean, P2 is going to get almost all. He's going to get all the yellow, maybe except for that pile. I guess the Rabbit's going to come in there and take that. But P2 got the big cylinder. He got the other pile of yellow over here. He's pretty happy with himself right now. Almi did manage to steal a mini. What he's going to do with it, I don't know. He did get enough to upgrade his gen. And we'll be grabbing that now. We've got a Marine coming down here. This Rabbit's going to come over to look to see what this yellow is looking like, but Almirante did manage to get it all. It's going to be a pad. So, is Almi going to go Cutter Rabbits? I think he is. And he will get the mini base count as well. Interesting. No, Almi, no! You messed up! Oh, no. Well, he was about to have 4 minis to 2, but he messed it up a little bit. He tried to sack it to buy this one. I think he could have gotten both. He would have bought this one a little later, but he would have gotten it, I think, regardless. All right, so 3 mini bases to 2 right now. Almi will get his mini base back here soon enough. Still 1 upgraded pad. No extra ones here. P2 on 2 upgraded pads already, as he should be with that extra yellow he managed to get. However, he should have been down a mini base, which he is not. So we're going to be seeing the Cutter Rabbit spam mirror here. How often do you see that? Very strange. We got a little rabbit fight. 24 pop, the 24 pop right now. No nodes for either player. Rabbit starting to stack up on either side. Almirante continuing to build. And it looks like he's going to try to take his first. No, he's got to upgrade those rabbits. Sport drone is coming in. Armory coming up in the back. No armory for P2. Interesting. Rabbits coming in. He's going to have support drone in a second. There it is. Oh, he might lose the mini base here. Take out that rabbit first. You're going to focus the weak ones. And he's got 1 rabbit in the mini. Takes out that one. Takes out another one almost. Oh, he's going to lose that rabbit. He's going to wiggle it out of there. Nah, bad micro. He could have actually swung that around and saved it. Almi's mini base is taking a lot of the damage for him here. He's going to lose another rabbit, though. 30 population to 36 in favor of P2W. We got a Marine here going to get killed by that rabbit on the side. So it is 1 node to none, though. So Almi does have that going for him. And, he will be having Jerome come out here shortly. P2, no second gen or armory for him, unless I'm blind. Almi managed to buy that mini again. P2's not going to be happy about that. And looks like Almi's going to come over here to attack his own mini base on the other side. As P2 just runs his rabbits around. He's going to take out that mini base yet again. Alrighty, old Jerome is coming out. Still a single upgraded pad turret coming up on the main. P2 going for a turret, already has it with a second gen coming up as well. That 3 upgraded pads it is. 3 upgraded pads for P2, so he is absolutely juiced on the blue right now. 45 pop to 33, but one of those players, obviously Almirante, evening out that pop exchange because he does have a leader, which P2 has to be very wary of because a leader slam could really put him in a nasty deficit that he does not want to be in. All it takes is for one slip up or one amazing combination from Almirante. He's taking the leader and going to the main. The problem is there's already a turret with a second turret coming up, so that leader might get caught out. He's got rabbits coming too. He wants to go for like some sort of sidewinder attack. But I think what's going to happen here is Almirante is going to come up here. He's going to attack the base. He's going to full send it. He's going to drop ODSTs in. P2 is going to combo ODST his way back, defend with it, and then the game's going to end and P2 is going to take the series. It all comes down to if Almirante is smart enough to back off. God. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, really coming. Yes, that's it. Almi can't even afford his own ODSTs even if he had them. Carpet, but oh my god, how many rabbits there are. This is just weird. And then he slams early. Should have waited. Sure, you ODST the turret. Cleaned up most of the ODSTs at least. And the Spartan's still going. But P2 has 4 mini bases now. Spartan's gonna head to the garrison, I think. Yeah, see, I think Almirante made a huge mistake. Continuing to pump. Still only on a single gen. Oh, God. Looks like P2's got this dialed in, boys. Almirante's going to make a play. Just jump out of the garrison, get that ODST in there, start attacking mini bases, because I don't know what else you're going to do at this point. That's a lot of Rabitos. He's going to attack Almi's main. He's only got 1 turret. It is upgrading. This ODST drop, though. He's already used it, so they're going to go through the teleporter, it looks like. He's going to take that rabbit and grab that. I just realized Almi doesn't actually have mine drop. He went raid 2, which is fine, but it would have been nice to have combo. Looks like P2 has decided to go for an Expo. He's got Tech 2. Everything's just going right for P2 right now. This is P2's game to lose, guys. This is his game to lose right now. He has got the lead 120%. Staying active as well. Don't know what that Spartan's doing. Better pull some rabbits back. He's got 2 upgraded gens now. He's got an anti-vehicle turret. I guess it'll kill the rabbits if they get too close. ODST in the garrison. Not a fan of that at all. Spartan's still just chilling. Okay, there goes free pick-offs for the Spartan. Don't slam, because you never know if your opponent's other army is nearby. Rabitos everywhere. P2's got a lot of blue saved up still. He's going hogs now. I think he's going to try to go for P2's Expo. Interesting. Almirante still Tech 1, but he is working on his Tech 2 now. Still has the ODST in the garrison. Could be using that to attack pads and use that satchel charge. We've got the hogs rabbits on the other side. Carpet bomb across Almi's army. He just lost every single rabbit. Oh my god. And his own Spartans here. Carpet comes in. The counter carpet was absolutely terrible. And that's going to be the end of the series, in my opinion. I don't think there's anything that we can do. Pad's coming up on Almirante's base. He is Tech 2, but he's losing the entire map. It's 19 pop to 53. I mean, what can he do?
Supply pad upgrade complete. Spartan laser researched. Supply pad upgrade complete.
See, the thing is, in a non-mirror, you have opportunities to make some comebacks. But in a mirror, if you're behind like this, there's nothing you can do that your opponent can't do. You know what I mean? P2 could honestly just go close air support this base and win the game. He can do anything he wants and win the game, but he could win it. I think he's going to go for big drop, though. Maybe. I don't know what his plan is. My voice sure sounds good. Well, thank you, Scoop Man. You'll see yourself out. Yeah. It only cost $1 bajillion to make my voice sound like this, but it's worth it, I think. I think it's definitely worth it. Okay, Almi's just, he knows this is it. I mean, as soon as this game's over, the series is over, so he's just hanging in. But I think this close air support does just end the game. There's nothing else. Okay, buddy. Okay. Okay. The old close air support defense. Actually doing a lot of damage to P2's army, but it doesn't matter because Almi's dead. Almi's ahead in population, boys. He's going for the W. Oh man. Only if Almi actually had some mini bases behind this, he might have been all right. Yeah, he's dead. No, that's not what Hetchy said, Gross. He said, he said, using leader points on defense makes you an asshole. That's what Hetchy said. And there it is, P2W Scrub. Gonna take this series at a whopping 4-2 here.